Hi, I'm Nathan. If you watched my other two videos, then you know what the purpose of these are. I am running a bit of an experiment to see if my Akubra Banjo Paterson heritage felt hat will take a rebash without having to wet it. So this felt is it's not so old, but it's well traveled and is very, very soft. And the first video showed that I was able to bash it in various styles, and it took the bash very easily, and it kept the bash. So what I did last night was I cleaned the felt with actually with Johnson's Baby shampoo. I turned the hat around so that the inside would mold to my head. I had to actually shampoo it twice because the mold smell was quite strong around where the leather band was. It was quite strong, so I actually had to really work that baby shampoo into the felt, and you can see that it wasn't damaged. It's not all the way dry yet, but it's good enough. The crown is still good enough to go ahead and do this video. The top of it, where I'm going to do the dent, is dry. So here's the old back of it, and once I get the dent in the top the way that I like it, if it takes, then I'll actually move that. I'll either remove it or I'll move it around to the back just to get it off my forehead. But I really like the look of this Banjo Paterson turned around backwards for some reason. It feels really nice to me. I like the look of it. Also, I've got a hole in the front, and I want to protect that a little bit. So turning it around, I'm hoping will give some protection to that damaged part of the felt. To help me do this dent, I'm going to take some pins. I saw another video on Fedora Lounge where somebody had used a toothpick to mark the center of the crown, and I like that idea. So I'm actually going to use, because I don't have obviously any ribbon, I'm going to use safety pins, and I'll put one in the front. Right. Just put one in the front here. Very gently place it in, roughly there, and then I'll put another one in the back, roughly straight across from it, and this is just a rough estimate. Yep, that looks about right. And then I'm putting a modified center dent because this is such a shallow crown. It won't keep the center dent without popping out. So this is a kind of a dent that I don't want to claim that I invented it, but I had never seen a dent like this before, and it allows a center dent, and it looks a little bit like a cattleman's. So I'll just show you how I do it. And here it is. So this is a completely dry crown. There's a little bit of moisture in the bottom, but the crown top is dry. This is heritage quality felt, and it's very well traveled. It's very soft. It's very malleable. It's about 3 years old. So here's my pin, and I'm just going to press into the felt down to those pins. There we are. You can see how easy that goes. And there's that center dent. Clean it up a little. All right, very nice. It actually took that really nice. But if I put it on, that's as far as I can put it without the top of my head hitting that center dent. So now what I want to do, I'm going to take it, I'm going to squeeze the center together just a little bit to get a more narrow feel there. And then I want to take the sides and I'm going to pinch them into a tight pinch so that there's a small side dent just in the center of the hat. Let's see how that works. How that works for me. You can see how malleable this is. I mean, this really takes the manipulation without any argument. It's not bouncing back. It's very, very. All right. Now I've kind of got it, so I'm going to take these pins out. Got it where I want it. You can see the large crater inside has come. So I'm going to hold that crater with one finger, and I'm going to take my thumb underneath, and I'm just going to work the felt up a little bit at a time, to try to get enough room for my crown, for the top of my head. Let's see if this will work. Maybe I'll try it like this now that I've got it. Yeah, there we go. Sure. On the right side. I want to have the front a little bit lower than the back, personally. For this crown, that's the style that I want. All right. I think I'm actually happy with that. It's really very even. It's pretty dead center. There's the top of it. The sides have got a small dent. It's got a downward slope to it. Maybe a little bit too high. Eventually I might push that down a little bit. But I want to protect this this hole that's forming in the back down here. And I'm quite happy with that. It's very handsome. It didn't require any water. It's very solid. It's staying in place. And I'm quite happy with that. Now, I'm going to add a band here, but I'm going to wear this just a little bit to let some sunlight hit this area where the mold was, where the leather band had the mold. So I want to give the sunlight some chance to really activate the health in this area before I put a new band on. And I'll see how the smell goes. Maybe I want to hit it with some Johnson baby shampoo again before I put a new band on there. I'll post some pictures when I get a new band on. But there you are, heritage felt, heritage quality Akubra felt. I don't think I could have done this when it was new, but now after this thing's been around the world with me, I've worn it every day, and in the sun, in the cold, sweated in it, and it's super soft and super malleable. There it is. It's my videos. Thanks for watching. See you on the Fedora Lounge. Bye.